screen glows blue, and the timer starts before I breathe. I hear the map loading like a warning sign. I built my world in shadows they don't see. Take a seat, but I'd rather you not watch me now. This could be another beautiful collapse, another kingdom burning to the ground. Keep your eyes on who I was before the ladder turned me inside out, before I learned to smile through every loss and made a home where no one else would scout. My mind is on the line now, can't pull away this time now. I can feel the warp light shine across my face. Did I lose myself here? Will they understand me if I cross the line? Before I cross the line. Honestly, I thought I knew what pressure meant.
Good morning, good evening.
I stood with one probe left and no way
All is
home.
well,
Still
good
hearing
night.
voices say commit. Every
Hope you
game
guys are having a good Thursday.
feels like a storm behind my ribs, like I'm balancing on broken force fields, trying not to slip. And every strange thing I became, every path they left and called insane, was a doorway I kept walking through, hoping one day chaos says my name. My mind is on the line now, can't look away this time.
Yo, 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 good morning, bros. In the mode.
Shine across my face. Did I lose myself here? Will they understand me?
We're gonna be trying the patch.
Cross the line. If I cross the line. I hid in corners of the map where no one thought to ever look. Built a life in empty places, out of risks no one else took. If I
You haven't tried it yet?
fall here,
Haven't tried the new patch?
let me fall strange, let me break the game they made, let me be the storm they
It's a little slower
let me
paced. I'm not sure.
and still remain.
Overall,
My soul is on the line now, no turning back this time now. I can feel the
I think it's. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
haze. Did I
It's,
disappoint
you still need some more toys with it.
I meant to wander till I cross the line, till I cross the line.
I'm trying to load it.
One more cue, one more map, one more shadow
Okay.
in the fog.
Good morning.
And somewhere through the static, a sewer mermaid sings.
You think the focus might be more on Immortals and Void Rates? You mean to push them into more technical units like Stargates and Robos instead of Gateways?
I keep thinking the problem is the game, but I don't think it is.
People are doing too many Gateways. I mean, yeah, well, for Protoss, too many people were taking thirds too quickly. That's my opinion. Like, my opinion is, from my experience of the games, they were spending too much time trying to take a third. Zerg's trying to take a fourth. Everybody's trying to take bases instead of actually fighting in the beginning. One base. There should be some more 1v1 one base fights, 2 base fights, you know, what they should do is add more minerals in the main base and the natural, so there's more chances of fighting. See, in a lower level player, you're already thinking about, I gotta take another base, and if I don't do that, then I don't have the skills to grow the mechanics. I'm gonna lose because these guys are faster, and I still gotta take bases because my minerals are mining out so early. I wish back then it was more fun in BGH. You know, back then it was more fun of an experience when you had more minerals to work with in the, you know, not worry about drying out, so you can do something on early. Right now you can't do anything early because you're like, if I do it early, I'm already behind the race. And they definitely don't make it good for any kind of creativity, and they remove it or they nerf it if there's any kind of creativity that's outside the meta. But honestly, the minerals being so dry early on really just kills a lot of potential builds that would be more aggressive. So nowadays all they want is to just take 3, 4, 5 bases if they could. They just greed. I mean, that's all you could do to really get the edge, right? You can't get it holding your main base and then doing stuff with it, like, you know. So I think that's one thing that, you know, these gatekeepers don't want to change. They like where they're at, they like their status, they like their reality, and they don't want to change it. It's too comfortable. But that's the problem. Everybody going for more bases. Nobody wants to fight until they get to 200 supply. It's like, well, that's because everything gets chopped up. That has to do with early aggression. Cannon rush? Oh, we gotta deny that. You know, Widow Mine rush? No, we gotta. The cloak has to be later. You know, all these things that they try to just, you know, kill the fun. And I just don't think mechanics should be the direction that the end all be all in the game. You shouldn't want to be like, hey, I'm new to this game, but I don't have mechanics, so I'm pretty much I can't grow. I mean, you could, it just takes more knowledge, but it shouldn't be that hard. You know, it shouldn't be that hard. It should be more creativity should be more favored than structure. But, you know, we gotta think about the pros. So, because we think about the pros, we can't get a really great game. It's either cannon rush or 200 supply F2 a move army. Yep, right? I think it should be half playtime, half learning. Videos for new players. Well, videos will be more like the community would make the videos and stuff. I don't think they would have a team to do that particular stuff. They just need to make sure they built it and they will come. But when you build it good. But I just feel like just the people in charge of these changes, they're stuck in their reality and they don't want to break it, so they're just bending it just enough where it still, you know, works in their world. I don't know, you need to break it, crack it. What up, Junior? How you doing? Good morning. After Legacy of the what? Shrimp, it's pre-patch shenanigans. Well, we're gonna be playing Nova. We've been playing Nova. We just started it yesterday. Nova co-op or something. What is it? But yeah, we're doing Nova. So that'll be in like a few hours. We're gonna do a little bit of shenanigans and then we're gonna jump over to Nova. Take a little break and do Nova for a few hours, for like 4 hours. Probably do it like at 1 o'clock or something like that. 12 o'clock. Pig's bronze to GM is good for learning. Yeah, exactly. And then who else does it? Vibe does it. Vibe has it. I'm sure Winter does too, but his is more reckless. I think his is more like off the wall, you know, where it's not necessarily educational, but it's entertaining. But you do have educational where it's like Vibe and Pig like to do it. I'm not sure who else did them. I don't know who else did that are. Well, Neural maybe. I don't know if Neural that I don't know, but I know Vibe and Pig definitely. You're gonna have to update it for the new patch. Yep. That's okay. Updates are good. Never heard of Vibe? Type in Vibe versus Avilo. Vibe versus Avilo. It's an old video, but it's funny. It's the first time I met Vibe. Like I was like, who's Vibe? You know, like, you know. But he's funny. He's got a good personality. He streams right now, or he streamed yesterday. He streams, he YouTubes too. But that was a good one. I met Vibe. I met him. I have a picture of us bros together. I met him in 2018, if I'm not mistaken. 18 and 19. Yeah. At the I met him at the over here at the BlizzCon 2018 and 2019. You know, that was pretty cool. That was I think that was one of them was Cero versus Rainer. No, is it? Yeah. Zerg versus Zerg championship. Rainer versus Cero, BlizzCon. I think that one was 2019. We're finally in the same league. You wanna come at me? You want some of this? If you want some of this, I'll give you guys, you know, a free pass. But yeah, Vibe is known for his bronze to GM coaching. His is a little more simplistic, but he definitely gives you some simple, you know, ways to definitely think about when you're playing as well. Set it and forget it. I play different. I'm like the opposite of what Vibe teaches you. His is more set it and forget it. And then, you know, I'm more technical, micro, you know. Don't lose as much. You know, try losing as minimal as possible in each battle. Trying to save your units. Conserve. His is more just, you know, send it and then just keep working on the technical stuff. Which is good. It's good to know. Definitely a simple way to do it. But the fun is in the battle. So I'm like, I'm going for the fun. And so I get better in the battles than in the structures. But now with mechanics, I'm trying to get better at both. Being that I could be in two places at once in a sense. Yeah. Oh, you're watching it? But yeah, that was... Yeah. You want to play? Let me know. I don't even know. I always say, if you want to, you know, come at me, let me know. Us golds, you know, we need to fight together. What am I here? Oh, platinum? Damn. Play more Terran. Alright. see. And I had a long night yesterday. We were playing horror. Oh. Okay. Let's work it out. Man, he's already at my door.
Your probes are under attack.
GG. Yeah. We'll give it to him. It takes forever to get minerals to make the cannons. It's a lot slower. I don't know if it's... I don't know who wants it slower. But more, at least more workers are allowed things to happen more. They just need to maybe put rocks at the naturals of the bases so it slows that down. You know? They should put like rocks here or something. They have to break. But these maps aren't really good for cannon rushing the way that the resources. So they should adjust. I would assume they should be smart enough to adjust it for the. But I doubt that they would though. The rocks to flowers? Where? The main thing I want to practice is PVZ. It's the only one that I really, you know. PVZ and PvT. PvP, I never really worry about PvP. It's a mirror match. But the fun ones are PvT and PVZ. At least they get interesting. Let's see. Let's get out of this one.
They call it balance. I call it
consequences getting upgraded. Tank abducts gone when siege mode's on. So that one trick, yeah, that's gone. But Vikings cheap, but ghosts like wait. So Terran still got tools to create.
How's you guys Thursday? How you doing, Shadow?
So zoning ain't free.
I know you were scared yesterday, but I'm glad you're, you know, able to get out of your bed and, you know, face the world today.
So Protoss pressure move through town. You don't react after it starts. You react before it even charts. Observer sees more across the map. So hidden plays get less of a gap. No fog to hide your safe rotation. Just exposure built into motion. Patch notes, yeah. Change the game, but I adapt.
We're just getting Protoss.
You chase shift the chase. You lose rhythm mindset.
I don't know. It's not. It's just slower. I don't know if they want slower every time. I like a little bit of speed in the intro. It just feels too laggy.
Some of us ain't really on the ladder no more. We just climb in whatever direction it bends.
I don't know. I actually don't think it's a good thing to have less workers. If anything, 10 workers. But it's so slow.
Yeah. Florencio back in the lab again. They said it's just a game. That's cute. You ain't playing StarCraft, you playing your reflection. MMR go up, now you feeling resurrection. One wing got you acting like you saw the whole connection. One loss got you spiraling into self-dissection. Yeah. You don't love the ladder, you love what it tells you. Number go up, I matter, that's the spell. You up nervous like the match gon' compel you, but really it's just stats and your ego. It fell, so I see it all. No judgment, just comedy. You treat a replay like it's prophecy, psychology. The same build, same panic, same apology. Then call it improvement like that word got monopoly. Nah, that's repetition in designer clothes. Copy paste habits, better watch me propose. And you lose once and the whole identity froze. Like your whole self-worth tied to where the MMR goes. It's just StarCraft, just the brain don't. Yeah, right. And I laugh a little when I see the pattern repeat. Same matter every time somebody like originality got banned off the streets. Copying nobody questioning. It's faster hands and slower introspection. Gatekeepers, nah, it's just spirits off. People what they used to do work for them. Grinning a bit, how y'all confuse progression with fit? Real question though. Still queen up like that, or does this energy feel a little heavy? It's not StarCraft you addicted to. It's the feeling that the system's validating you. Every win like yeah I knew it, I'm improving too. Every loss like nah that can't be. It ain't really true. It's a trick though, no smoke, just mirrors. You don't see that.
Your probes are under attack.
And I'm not even mad, I'm just nearer to the truth that y'all don't know. You just stare at StarCraft, sitting the innocent mind in this biz while y'all turning it into what my self-worth is. That's wild. A little bit tragic, but hey, itself is just magic. Florencio out. Still watching you though.
What up, Junior? Oh yeah. Oh, that's easy. Just PvP's. Just this patch is a bit slower, so it's like not the most interesting. If they didn't patch so many things, there'd be stuff to do. But they patch so many things that there's not too many things to do. If that makes sense. It's just. At least not if they're going for fun. Not sure what they're going for.
bleeding through the dark again. Another night alone with the war inside me. Everybody thinks they're watching what I do. They don't see the battlefield when my thoughts get killed. You see
Research
strategy.
complete.
I see shadows in the fog. I see cracks inside the wall. You see a ladder game, another win or loss. I see a conversation.
Here in the shadows.
Some people run from pressure when it starts to bite. I get so used to carrying it, it feels like life. Because I'm strong, not because I'm brave. Oh my God, I feel it in the match tonight. Every old ghost found a way to come alive. Everybody asks why I stay this way. Maybe the struggle got too deep. I am the even when it cuts through me, long nights staring at the things I don't wanna see. Still searching through the darkness. I keep it real. Find a piece of me that I don't know.
We are one.
Then that flicker of anxiety attacks. One wrong move and my thoughts start firing back. Every hesitation feels 100 pounds. Every doubt I've ever had starts gathering around. People think the challenge is the player on the screen. Now the challenge is the voice that's living inside me. The one that says I'm wasting all these years of my life. The one I have to beat every single night. Some quit because the losses are too much. Some quit because eventually enough is enough. I understand it, I ain't judging them at all. But every time I fall apart, I learn something from the fall. Oh my God, I feel it in the match tonight. Trying to separate the truth from all the lies. Everybody says the pressure isn't real. Then why is it teaching me things come from never will? I keep it real, even when it cuts through me. Long nights staring at the things I don't wanna see. Still searching through the darkness. I keep it real, even when my mind turns cold. Trying to find a piece of me that I don't know. Still following the hard road home. Maybe that's what nobody understands. I was never chasing rank, I was chasing awareness. Every strength, every risk, every ridiculous side. We testing the edges of my own mind, seeing what survives. Because growth ain't comfort repeats itself. Pressure reveals things. The darkness
The threads of fate lie bare and almost
I am the
I keep it real, even when the answers hurt, even when I'm digging through the dirt to find my way.
feel your presence.
Still searching through the darkness. I keep it real, even when the road gets steep, because the things worth finding never come cheap. Still following the hard road, gateway light, fading silence in my room. Cue button glowing somewhere. The doubt, the obsession.
The disruptor shot.
I'm still searching for the part of myself that only the struggle can find.
I am here in the shadows.
I load in quiet hard on me.
Consciousness awakening.
Tryna act like I got the
you seek I will and
game won't bring me down, but I feel it when I hear no sound. You scout once I feel like you already know my code, and I'm standing in the light, but I
Let
swear
us
it
begin.
won't feel right.
The star perfect and open.
But I don't know what's coming now. Every second feels too slow, like I already lost control.
Laws of time.
Ancient, I live on.
It is destiny.
I am here in the shadows.
gateways should be warping in automatically.
I'm here in the shadows.
Maybe I trusted There's no signal left in my base, but I still remember the pace when I thought I had control before I lost. No signal left, no defense, but I still make no sense. I was fine a minute ago, now I let it go.
I'm here in the shadows.
Next game, I'll be ready, probably.
Ancient
Already passed. I stop arguing with players who need agreement to think, who call repetition discipline and panic when plans blink. You ask me why I don't explain myself like explanation matters, like results need permission from the comfort of patterns. I don't challenge your ideas, I let them fail on their own. I don't interrupt your build, I wait till it collapses at home. You say that's not how it's played, I lie like I didn't know, then dismantle the assumption you were hoping wouldn't show. You mistake calm for compliance, I just don't require your guidance. I don't invade your space, I let it empty. Your certainty breaks when it meets me. No trash talk, no display, just your system giving way. You needed structure to feel safe, I needed nothing in the way. When I let time and do the work, I treat chaos like a language you never learned at all. Memorize solutions, I recognize conditions. You fear being wrong, I weaponize intuition. When the game stops obeying what you studied and rehearsed, you don't lose to me, you lose to what you never rehearsed. I call it risky, I call it clear. You need the rules, I needed to be here. I don't invade your space, I let it empty. I don't react, I don't even check the chat. The silence after tells me enough about what just crashed. I don't play against players, I play against the sun. I don't matter beliefs, I remove their function. You thought StarCraft was a path that everyone must stay on. I treated it like the rain and walk where you won't stand on. No message, no lesson taught.
Ancient glory presiding.
You're still asking how did it work? I'm already somewhere else.
Let our enemy know our beauty. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. base is under attack.
It looks the same in your ladder, you're climbing.
Check the corners.
Presiding. Our pylon is under attack.
Proxy and shadows, hidden and strange, they call see art, just broken builds and a reckless start. But every loss cuts deeper still. Every replay bends your will. You're not like them, you never were. That's the part
Mineral field depleted.
and the crowd, they turn away. But you keep
Yep. Okay. Take that out.
with the diamonds, you're still
Your probes are under attack.
We, our minds, Custome de Templari.
It's not a game, it's not the same.
My charm,
Pressure feels
Custome de Templari.
just macro play.
Our focus, my charm, we shall stand Uno our we Custome de Templari.
You found a different
Our minds are as one. My charm,
Rescue guys are exhausted.
keep climbing.
we Custome de Templari.
Through the silence,
Rescue guys are exhausted.
Custome de
Go to the other side.
we shall stand Uno.
Research complete.
Florencio,
Mineral field depleted.
turning
Mineral field depleted.
We are focused. We shall stand. Our minds are as one.
You're the man.
We are alike.
We begin.
We are. My charge. Uno orca. We shall stand against the dark.
Mineral field depleted.
Yeah, I used to take losses like, oh no, not again. Now I take losses like that's my new friend. Every bad fight, got a lesson I've been. I don't rage quit, I just dog it and send. I used to panic when the timing was late. Now I say perfect.
To the bottom.
Fate. Every misclick turn.
My orca.
Base is under attack.
Hard, I try smart. I'm basically trolling myself with pride. I don't break, I just learn.
Mineral field depleted.
Stress, I just do the math. Then
Your
I
warriors have engaged the enemy.
aftermath.
Mineral field depleted.
I'm gonna storm them right now. Got a bunch of Templars and stuff. Like Vikings and
Mineral field depleted.
Like, you really thought that was wild?
Your probes are under attack. Mineral field depleted.
Every panic moment gets wrapped in a nap. Then I turn to in a wrap and snap. I used
Light of the power.
to it trips me up, then opens the door like you didn't enjoy that score. APM going stupid, but playful at that. Like, why did I win that? Don't ask me that. On the fact that chaos obeys when I tap it back. I don't break, I just learn and laugh. Every L got a hit and grab.
My charm. We
Do the math, then I turn the pain into aftermath.
You're gonna try to come over here now.
I'm collecting data in a goofy way, like a scientist laughing at a GT. I turn, I lost, and it's something preferred. Like that was kind of fire. Low key absurd.
Upgrade complete.
Yeah. At this point, I'm not even trying to win the ladder. I'm trying to see what it does next.
Research complete. We are folk. Our mineral field depleted.
You know what's funny?
My child. Our mind. Vespine geyser exhausted.
Yeah, I'm in the queue like it's on a dark contract. MMR swinging like it's trying to attack back. I don't rage, I just smirk at the setback. Turn a bad fight into content and I call it research. Every loss got a pattern, I reverse. I don't pray for wins, I rehearse worse than turn chaos in the bars that disperse. Mini map vision, I'm seeing the future. When the pen and click like big, begging the shooter. I lose a match, then I laugh like Booster. Cause I already learned every mistake, just a lesson. They think I'm stressed, now I'm barely even in it. I'm just testing how far the system can limit.
It's the ladder grind. I feel the pressure rise, but I build my mind in the fire, in the lies. Win or lose, I don't break inside. I just turn.
Nuclear loss
I still
detected.
survive, but I move like I'm already alive. I used to fall down, now I analyze every loss, just sharpens my eye. I'm not tilted, I'm calibrated, upgraded, every bad fight, got my brain renovated. They chase meta, I mutate the system, turn mistakes into and demon, I'm speeding through silence, placing my chest like emotional
Base is
violence.
under
But I smile
attack.
when I lose at the science, cause I learn more in the game than compliance. I was stuck in the loop, in the code, now I break through.
Mineral.
When I'm on the load, the full rank, IQ for control, I'm not in the game, I'm
Research
inside
complete.
this
I return to serve.
Feel the pressure rise, but I build don't break inside. I just turn the pain to a battle.
I still survive, but I move like I'm already
Our mind.
I used to fall now I analyze every loss, just sharpens
Our mind.
I turn breakdowns into a parade. I've been broken, I joke with pain like it's part of the game. If you see me fall, don't say my name.
It's the ladder grind.
Consciousness awakened. I return to serve.
Pain to a battle cry.
Yeah, I still survive, but I'm
Our food order.
already alive. I used to fall now I
My child. We are the light. We are I return to serve. We shall stand again. My charge.
like a glitch in the system. See me one time, like your whole plan missing. I don't even play, I predict then twist it. You still play checkers, I'm changing the physics. Yeah, warp and freelance, instant delivery. Vision so sharp, cut far like a guillotine. Mineral step like I'm Jackson, the industry. Testing my lungs, I'm breathing. breathing that synergy. I don't rush, I become the rush. You building defense, I'm adjusting the crush. Cancel that fear, that make you overcome it. Then I hit from the side like a bug in your script. Yeah, grip on the map like a thought that spread every time I touch. Yeah, laugh in my head. You scout all the time, now you think you ahead.
My charge.
You bought what I said. Hold up.
My charge.
Can't be there, but I'm there.
Our pylon is under attack.
Fatal quick, I'm the reason every replay need a second. Yeah, I don't play fair, I play different. I don't follow, I condition. Yeah, I don't need rules, I ain't been every loss flip to a window. Looking at seconds, time is the weapon, I bend it and stretch it. I don't micro, I pre-control. Every click like a piece of my soul. Every loss turn a piece to a goal. I'm whole, not fold. Every roll, yeah. Tearing on red, steady stacking the flames. Zergo spread, every inch got my name. Go toss flash, I erased in the frame. Three different minds, but they thinking the same way. I need to delay pass. Every move mine, I don't play mad. React late, I'm already past. You see the fight, I see the aftermath. They say off meta. I say off timing, you just late.
My charge.
I'm in the future, just visiting now.
Best beam guys are exhausted.
I plow, play that. Yeah, I don't chase, but I design the route. Everyone, if I
It was just turtling.
trying to survive, I'm expanding the doubt. Feel what you panicking about. I don't final still game already done. I don't need rules, I ain't been thought.
Bam. Yeah, he was trying to
You ever stare
Just-
so long into the dark?
turtle. So I was like, okay, I'll
Dark
just out
stars
macro.
blinking back.
And he was trying to stuff, but he couldn't afford, you know.
Most people run from pressure.
What up, Doris?
built the house
What up,
and-
Dorier? How you been? Welcome back.
I got scars in my
New
thoughts
patch,
that I sharpen the
new
weapons. Turn pain into
patches.
lessons, then
Tempo
lessons
feels
to
so
obsessions.
weird with
Everybody
the
want greatness until it gets expensive, then they vanish from the process.
reduced
And call it
workers.
perspective. I
Yeah,
was buried in
I agree.
the way
Like,
the world
honestly,
no applause, no crowd,
like,
just the sound of me counting. Every
there's
loss
not.
left a mark, every
It's
mark left a
back in the
message.
days.
Message said, bleed if you
In
really
hardest
want
form, we had 6 workers. I think something. It was really slow. It was, you know, we played, we did stuff, but we had more stuff back then. You know, so we could work with more stuff. There's not as much to work with these days, and it slowed down. It's like, okay, so what do we do? What do you want us to do? You slowed the game down, but like, what? You got so many things that got nerfed that's like, what? Now what do we do? It's like a sandbox with no toys. They're like, well, you got gateway rushes. I was like, okay, that's old school. I was like, that's not even a fun build. It's just a build. You know, yeah, we could proxy and stuff, but you know, this game's old enough where cheese is cheese, but there's grades of cheese now. And gateway rush is not like the most interesting. Like, oh, really? We're gonna be able to do that? It's like, should be more toys or better toys. Not just building locations could be more viable, but even then, is it really? I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. If anything, 10 workers, you know, dial it up. We need a few more workers, but it's a bit slow for the things that they give us. I don't know where their vision is, but I know it's not on the creative side.
They ask why I keep going. Because I
Or
remember
whether
the
they're
version
just
of me that
with the
almost did it.
base fully saturated. If you ask me, it's
Every
straight
day
to
I
the
move
tactics.
forward.
That's true. That too. Just go straight into the tactics, and then put a rock in the natural, so they have to actually break it to go for a committed expansion. That way, the person that's not expanding has a way to punish a player, you know, in some way. You know what I mean? There's got to be some. safe plays. That's all people want. So these people will just want like safe plays or something. They don't want chaos. I don't know. They want to stick to the reality of like comfort. I don't know. But I would think, yeah, something. I would say more minerals in the main base too. It's like make it BGH style. BGH was way more fun than Hunters. Hunters map, all you thought about is I gotta take another base. I gotta take another base. Like, how are you gonna try to be creative if you're just thinking about I gotta take another base? And if you don't have the fast hands, you gotta take another base, and you're slower, and that shouldn't be the only route. You know, so I don't know about. They should have more minerals. They try to make it the game difficult, but in a more technical way instead of a creative way. They're like, oh, how do we make it harder? We'll just less minerals. Like, okay, well, shit. Like less minerals, that means we're gonna have to be taking expos. Yeah, that means the faster person wins. Well, that shouldn't be. It shouldn't be the fast hands wins. It should be the creative player, the better, smarter player wins. No, let's not do that. Let's nerf all the units that are for that. Let's nerf the maps to keep them from doing that. And let them do this structure. And they're gonna like it. I don't know. That's why I'm not like big on the MMR. MMR is just, you know, the way that this reality, if the reality was better, where people were more creative and more ballsy and more adventure, I'd definitely be more on the MMR too. But when you understand my reality, the MMR is just a bunch of speedrunners doing the same thing over and over to keep an image, a prestige, a validated dopamine of exposure. I don't know what it is. Something in that form. They don't want to play creative, so it's like the MMR is not as valuable to me when they're all cookie cut players. It's like or at least the majority of them. So I'd rather have fun, enjoy, explore, and get better, but not in the sense of I have to be going up only. You can get better as you stay horizontal. But yeah. A little late on what detection? Yeah. We weren't expecting the observers that early, but forgot about the ghost. If your play has more options. If every player has more options for strange openings, and then the game is hard to defend specific builds, and you have really more on in-game info, rather than just learn to defend the meta builds for each race, you're going to be dealing with way more types of openings. Exactly. And well, that's the problem that I have in my way of thinking. I've always thought that if enough people, if there's more options, there'll be more people doing more stuff, and that might be true in some degree, just enough to break the meta. But man, it seems like a huge chunk of the StarCraft community are just followers. They just follow the meta, and so you can't really break the meta if everybody's in the club, and they don't want to get out of the club because that's the most easiest confirmed way of playing to get the reward. Like, I don't know, I've been thinking about that the last couple of days. I've been trying to think outside the spectrum of StarCraft. Like, why do we play like this? Why is this like this? And on everywhere, we got musicians, artists that are broke, that cancel concerts because they can't get enough tickets to butts in the seats, but then they make it seem like they're canceling it because of some other thing. Oh, it's not because of that, it's because of this. You got influencers that the organizations help them look better so that the people that like them, look up to them, buy their materials because they look more established, more luxurious, more prestigious. Movie stars, same thing. You know, most of them, they don't really get the biggest paychecks. Only some really do, but not everybody. They still gotta work, but then they make themselves look more prestigious, more, you know, because they have to keep up with everybody. You know, everybody wants another person's new car, but they don't know about the debt that they have. Everybody's looking fabulous, but then they're, you know, most of them don't have money. It's just, you know, like we're always after the Joneses stuff. We want what he has. You know, there's a lot of that, and catfishing. You know, you can't just go out and date somebody looking like themselves. They have to just Photoshop themselves to meet this kind of like meta. You know, TikTok. What is it? Whatever's popular, everybody's doing. It bleeds everywhere. It bleeds everywhere, and a lot of it's just phony, unoriginal. You know, but it's a direction that they want, but they don't want to work for it. You know, and that is all through everywhere in life, and it's in like that in StarCraft. We have the meta, and that same hive mind attitude, behavior it's just a part of StarCraft too, because there's people in that kind of behavior, that hive mind mindset. And so you can't change the game. No matter how much you change it, a lot of times the meta is going to be stronger just because of that. And so you can't force people to play different. They're going to play the most easiest way to wherever success or appearance of success or what happiness they think is when they see somebody else happy with a higher rank. You know, they see someone with a higher MMR rank, they're happy. Oh, I want to be that. That's what I want. It's like they don't even, you know, but most people are playing standard meta. So how are you going to that's a rank, but the person is not even playing genuinely. So you want what somebody has. You're thinking it's happiness, but in reality, they're not happy. They're playing the meta. They'd be happy if they got there genuinely, but most of the time that doesn't happen. So, and therefore, you're following a lie. And so everywhere we all follow lies, and yeah, you can't. No matter how we change it, there's still gonna be a majority of them that are gonna. So my biggest thing is they give us enough toys where we could break the meta, and then eventually they say, "Hey, I need to just start doing something different because this ain't always working." But every patch has been molded to massage the meta in some way. So I just wish that kind of culture doesn't, keep coming. But it's like it ain't stopping. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. In the movies, in the music industry, in your dating apps, everywhere. Fake it till you make it attitude. But then, they want to make it, but they don't want to do the work. So, yeah. That's my rant for today. That's my thoughts regarding why we play like this. And this is what we get. We get a lot of people that play boring. And so then we have to change the game to make it fun because they're boring. They don't want to do something different. And so then we think it's the game's fault, but it's not the game's fault. It's the player. The player doesn't want to play the game. The player wants the reward, and that's it. They want the gratification. They don't want the point. They want the points. They don't want the game. Every time you want to win really quick. Why do you want to win really quick? We're playing in the game. Explore, learn, make an adventure out of this game. No, we want the MMR and we want to get up the ranks. We don't care about this game. We want to win it as fast as possible. There's no savoring in this game. People don't savor the game. They just want the points. If the points weren't there, what would you be doing? Would you still play? If there wasn't an MMR, if there wasn't a ranking, would you still play the game? And what would you be playing it for? Would you be playing it because you have passion for it? Would you only be playing with it because you had a way to show status? But would you still be playing with it if there wasn't status? So, I don't know. I'm all over the board with it. You see, some people. I like breaking the meta. You know what happens though? When you break the meta, they try to just keep changing the balance, the patch. They change it not in your favor. Something, because everybody finds one build and they stress it out so much that everybody has to face it only, and then they go, this got to change. But it's like, hey, that's just an option, and that just happens to be a favorable option. What happened here is the same thing that happened in Helldivers. Helldivers, they did the same thing, but they're doing the same thing here. There's an exploit. It's not even an exploit. It just happens to be a popular, interesting build that was figured out. People like it. It's cheesy, right? It's cheesy. It's fun, and then a majority of the people in Helldivers started doing that build, right, or that comp, and the devs are like, oh, we need to change this, and then they nerfed it because it got too popular on YouTube, I guess, because too many people had fun playing it. They had to change it. They had to ruin that aspect of the game, and it's like, just because more people liked it, that's it, but they nerfed that, and then they found another build. And then they all started going there. And then the devs were like, oh, no, this is too popular. This build, we're going to nerf it. And then they nerfed it. And they started getting people very upset. They're like, damn, you guys are nerfing everything that's fun. Everything we find fun, you guys want to just bore it. And I think that's what happens with StarCraft 2. It's like, whenever there's something, just happens that the majority want to try it. And they go, oh, no, that's exploited. We gotta nerf that. We gotta nerf this. Oh, that's fun. We gotta nerf that. Oh, that's fun. Everybody's doing that. Let's nerf that. It's just, I don't know. That's what ends up happening. We have a problem where they don't understand that something fun is gonna be more popular to do, but it should be fun. The problem is that they take that away. The only fun thing is to win now, because all the fun stuff is out, or a lot of the fun stuff is out. The more weight is the only way I can have fun now. It's try to win. Winning is the only way I could have fun, because everything else that would be fun is removed or too technical for me, so they were so much Tom Flout. What? Let me get my hat. Oh shit! Let me ever call that. Look like, some people break the meta. Every enemy says, yeah, we're priced out of our quality of life and don't realize it. Yeah. Like, Netflix was $9.99 a month when it started it. Now it's double that, and I watch it half as much. I should cancel. I know, me too. I don't even use it. I only use it, like, when I go to sleep or something, if that. I'm too busy sometimes to do that, or too exhausted to even. And the stuff that they have, I've already seen. It's not nothing special that they have. They don't have, like, I think the shows are the only thing that really gets people in. But if you're doing it just for the movies, they ain't got the most funnest movies. I've already seen all that. I have so many movies. So that, yeah. But there's this subscription, that subscription. You gotta always keep an eye on that. Microtransactions, right? See, some people break the meta. Like, look at Hero, he's top tier, and he doesn't just do the same few builds over and over again, and he can't build a wall to save his life. Yeah, well, Hero's definitely someone that thinks outside the box. He creates his metas. The problem is that he creates his meta, his plays, and then it turns into the meta, because he's a pro, and so everybody's looking for the next build, so they they're just right there waiting for something different, and so Hero does something, everybody's gonna go do that same thing. At least everybody that's starving, You know, the ones that are starving, the ones that are doing the same build over and over again, and they want something to just get a little extra advantage. Oh, hero's doing this. That's helping this part. Okay, okay, and they all do it because they're starving. You know, they can't do their own. They can't do their own, so they just wait. They wait for the next tournament. You know, they wait for the next game. They just dissect it. Like, you're not even enjoying it to watch it. You're doing it just to learn something that's not even your own. I don't know. But Hero's definitely a G. He's an OG. Oh. He should be the one patching the game. And low levels Terran is just want to win race. All three races are on the want to win race. It's the person. It's the mentality. It's not the race. It's the mentality that you know. And that just, I think it has to do with your upbringing too. How your upbringing is how susceptible you are to being a hive mind controlled, you know, just zombie. You know, because if you're not thinking for yourself, you should be. You should only be taking inspiration from people, not you know, being that person. It should help you grow, not be a mirror image. You get me? Wait, since a season or two, the meta will nerf it. People will learn to adjust their builds and be it similar. Big change in mirror patch sucks. Yeah, I think overall it's not. It's just more like, does this have more fun value or does it not? It's gonna be different. People are gonna do something to exploit things, but the question is that gonna be the more fun? You know, we're gonna always dress it up slightly different and try to make it, you know, look great. But you know, going outside in the backyard playing with your toys is way different than going to Six Flags or Disneyland. There's just no comparison, right? But it's hard for a kid to understand that when they don't understand the game yet, to understand what it feels like to be in Disneyland and what it feels like to be in your backyard in the bungalows. You get me? It's like some people can't understand the difference, and because of that, they don't realize if this patch is backyard or is this patch Disneyland. What is this in general? Because we're gonna have fun in some way on both, but one's gonna be way more fun. And I feel like this next patch, without any toys, we're in the backyard. We're not in Disneyland. So we're going to go in the backyard and find some holes to dig and some worms. Maybe some, you know, jump on some bungalows and doing flips, whatever it is, right? We're going to have some fun. We're going to find a way to have fun. But it could have been more fun at Disneyland. We could have had way more stuff than digging holes and, you know, this and that, right? So that's all I'm saying. Is this patch going to be Disneyland patch or is this backyard patch? So far, it feels like backyard patch. They could have patched out the extractor trick. The extractor trick? What do you mean, like the cancel and the... I don't know what this player was playing like a computer. He's like, let me get some Thors. Whenever you see Thors, you go Disruptors. They're really, or Immortals and Disruptors. They're really good at denying the repairs. At least the Disruptors are. But You can also dig holes in the dirt and look for worms. Add this, man. Exactly. That's what I mean, though. That's what I mean. You could also do that and the other stuff at this, man. That's the thing, and you know, and I see it in like locos and winters thumbnails. They're dressing up an old lady in new clothing. You know, it's like an old lady, but hey, we got this new dress on for her, and it looks awesome. She looks hot. Like, no, she's old. What are you talking about? She's hella old. They're trying to dress up a 4-gate rush looking new and cool. Everything that we already had, they're trying to dress it up to make it look new and cool for the patch. But it's like, yeah, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna try to dress up an old lady and make it look like it's cool. Some people ain't gonna notice, but that's all they got. They ain't got. They're gonna do that. They're gonna make something try to look better. But I wish it was that they didn't have to. I wish it was true that whatever they're thumbnailing is actually good. But they got an old lady to dress up. Like, shit. Forgate has always been cool. Fight me. Forgate has always just been a lifeline. In Wings of Liberty, Forgate was the only thing we could do in PvP without getting killed. It's either get Forgated and get killed, or Forgate just to survive the mirror match of a 4-gate battle. That's what 4-gate is. It was just a way to survive. It wasn't even like it was just a survival. That's it. It's not even a build. It was more like that is what you have to do to survive, or you're gonna get killed. That's the optimal way to kill somebody quick. Oh man. Let's go. I was just waiting, but I figured he was just hanging out too much to. I just missed it by a hair. But these little side attacks. He played very weird. Started putting pylons everywhere to know where he's at. Creep tumors. Oh shit. My internet went down. I had to call them. Call him a little bit. I don't know why it happens. Let's go. Let's go, Taryn. And my internet went down for a little bit, so it should be up in a sec. I gotta call them and ask them why it keeps cutting off every now and again.
Second, not trigger, not because I'm lucky, not because I'm loud, but because I think past the shape of your.
Yeah. Low again. I don't show up in fights. I show up in outcomes. I load the map like I already
Ghost says either broke or sick. Number one problem in America is people. Hold on, let me read that. So Ghost says, number one problem in America is people with bleeding bank accounts due to monthly subscriptions they forget about and don't care about. It's more than that though. But yeah, that's another, it's more than that. There's these like the hive mind, this hive mind of just rotted mindset. They have like these weird trends and people just follow them and stuff, and they just don't, I don't know what it is, but some people call it, when they're like stressed out and they're already broke, they'll spend more money to feel good. They gotta buy something to feel good when they're broke. Like, I just don't understand. But it's a word. I've heard a phrase or something that they call it now. Like they make it a norm. Like when you're broke and you want to feel good, go buy something, and they make it a trend. So it's like, they AIDS, HIV, that's becoming more and more, crazier, spreading more, especially in certain places. Now some people get mad at somebody else that doesn't have it, and they try to spread it. It's like crazy. It's some weird, just, I don't know, brain rot. But when it comes to money too, yeah, so most people are going into debt with those loan apps. I don't know what you call those loan apps. And the way that their calculations in their head, it's, I don't know. I just but it's deeper than just subscriptions. But subscriptions are just more problems as well. It's like, microtransactions everywhere. It's crazy. But I don't know. I'm glad I grew up in the 90s.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I grew up in the 90s.
I don't show up in fights. I show up in outcomes.
Shit, people ain't got priorities. Alright, one sec.
I'm in the gap where your time and shit land. You built for the game, I built for the plan. You see supply, I see confusion. You see pressure, I see illusion. I draw one probe, you react like it's war. That's not damage, that's opening a door. Your chase was visible. I stay invincible. You fight the unit. Nah, I fight the metal. I don't play StarCraft, I play reaction. Every click you make is my satisfaction. You think it's macro, it's actually fear. I was already gone when you thought I was here. I don't need armies, I need delay. One bad instinct takes the game away. You try to stabilize what I already broke.
Alright, let's go.
In the match,
Oh, cheers.
I fake a move just to watch you pivot. Now your whole build order starts to pivot.
The internet was magical place back then. Until greed started coming in. Until greed started coming in. You would have, how would I say it? Back then it used to be fun to do videos or watch videos. Watch people having fun doing their stuff. They would do stuff. It would be entertaining. It would be genuine. It would feel organic. But then, just like in StarCraft, everything was kind of organic in the beginning, and then the meta came out. People wanted something. They wanted status. They wanted popularity. In the beginning of StarCraft, people would get better just to coach and sell their coaching. They'd be like, you know, selling their coaching for a decent amount of money, and people would do it because they want the status. Instead of playing get it better, or, you know, learning, and they would pay, and people would create a business in StarCraft, you know, by coaching, manipulating people to, you know, buy my whatever it is, buy my subscription, buy my such and the same thing happened there. And in YouTube, same thing in YouTube. People started going for the money, going for the status, and they started feeding us all kinds of videos, clickbait videos, things that just aren't really enjoyable in general. You have to kind of like sift through the slop just to kind of find something genuine, organic. Other than that, you're just getting commercial grade everything, you know, because everybody's trying to get the bag. And you know, it used to be fun back then. It used to be fun in the 90s. I feel like the 90s were back then. We used to be doing our thing, you know. We'd had a couple, we'd had some trends, but not like identity trends, you know, not like full on identity trends. But then we didn't have the internet back then, so we couldn't connect the hive mind, right? So we were actually like ourselves. Everybody was different. Nobody had the script, right? Some people did, and only you had to know somebody to get the script. And so it was a lot more organic back then. Now that their internet's here, the hive mind's connected. And now that the hive mind's connected, the script's being passed out more people, and then more people are starting, you know, it becomes more noticeable. But yeah, so I'm glad I was in the 90s. People respected anonymity. I lose respect when I hear a YouTuber say one of these cliche phrases. Smash that smash that like button. Right, exactly. Well, I get upset too when there's clickbait, you know, like purposely clickbait to make the bag, you know, that's what they say, to make the bag. It's okay to make the bag, or, you know, it's like, I like, damn, out of our entertainment, like, now we have to suffer for you to make the bag. It should be like, you make the bag because everybody's enjoying, you know. It shouldn't be exploitive. But it is, because the MMR is what they want. They want the status, and what's easier to do the standard meta. It's not easier to work hard and get better at it and learn your craft. It's easier to get the script, memorize it, so you can be up there too quick. And it's like, it just feeds. It just keeps feeding. That's why in StarCraft I try to break people out of that mentality, and just, you know, the first thing you have to break is the mindset of MMR. Why do you want MMR? Why do you really want MMR? Why does the MMR cause your emotions to change when it drops and it goes up? That means that you're more addicted to the MMR than the game. That means the game's not as important as something else. There's something else deeper that you want. And it's not the core of StarCraft. And I feel like we have that problem too with, you know, pros. You know, I asked myself a good question. If there wasn't a pro tournament, if there wasn't viewers, if there wasn't anybody to look at your games other than you, who would still be here today playing StarCraft? You know, that are up there playing StarCraft. Who would be here? Who would really be here when there's none of that to give you, you know? Because that means you're only playing it for the core enjoyment of the game at that point. But how many people are actually here not because of the game? They think it is, but it's really because of what they get from the game. And that's what's sad, because I feel like those people are the ones making the decisions to make this game change into something different. And I think it should be the core passion that changes this game. Yeah. All right, let's go. Cheers. The whole idea of MMR is so you play people close to your own level. How would you feel if they didn't display your MMR, like it was just hidden from everyone except for matchmaking queues? Well, that's the thing though. Let's say you played StarCraft and everything was balanced in regards to how you played. Say there was an MMR, but you didn't see an MMR, and you also didn't get promoted, right? So you didn't get promoted and you didn't get an MMR number. You just know that when you play, you're always playing someone that's at your level. Would you play it right now? Would you still be playing it? Or were you playing it because you're getting money from YouTube, or you're getting, you know, gratification from others? You're able to share it and look good or look better than others. You want to just, you know, abuse that power of status to whatever, you know what I mean? Are you playing the game because you love it, or is there something more to it that's really giving you something that you want, and the game is just a source, you know? Like some people, are you playing the game as a pro? What if there wasn't tournaments? Would you still play the game? There's a lot of people that left the game. I don't know if they're still playing the game, but the ones that do at least play because they love the game. But others will go, no tournaments? I'm not playing this game no more. I'm playing another game. And you really didn't love to play the game. Do you do it because you're a grandmasters and you could show everybody that you're grandmasters? What if you couldn't show anybody that you were grandmasters? You just knew that you were good, but only you knew that you were really good, and others, you know, and you didn't have that to share with others. Would you still keep playing it because you love it, or is it because your status is up there that you want to share is why you do it? You know, like, what is the core reason why you play the game, why you love the game? Because some people, there's different reasons. And I think a lot because of the hive mind mentality, a lot of people do it for status, for popularity, for money. You know what I mean? The motivation. Promotions are fine. Let it be a surprise. No, I know. I'm talking philosophical. Enemy. You're talking more literal. I'm not talking about. I'm saying imagine. When I say imagine, I'm not saying this is something even close to being done. I'm just saying to look deep inside yourself. If you clear your mind and imagine if all that's gone, would you still play it? It's not that we should change it. No, by far, no. Don't worry about it. That's a philosophical question. The promotions are fine and stuff. That's what I'm saying though. Promotions, do we need promotions? You know, is it the promotions that you are here for? You know, is it the game, or is it something else? That's all I was asking. You know, and I feel like a lot of people are on to something else because they rather play standard than try something new. So then if you were to do it for the love of the game, you wouldn't be playing standard, right? You wouldn't be playing standard at all if you love the game. But if you love the ranking, if you like the ranking, the border, the MMR number, then you're gonna play standard, which means that you're doing it for the game. You're doing it for something else. You get me? You picking up what I'm putting down? Exactly. Well, people in my stream usually they're not from the hive mind. People in my stream, they're self-thinkers, you know? They're creative minds. They're open. Because any kind of hive mind mentality usually leaves my stream, and they go for something standard and stuff like that. You know, they follow the trends. I don't provide the trends, so.
SCV ready.
I tried everything new and lost so many times, and I tried the standard because I just wanted to win so bad. I would try anything. At some point, yeah, I know. But it kind of feels like it's because we feel like we're behind. We feel like we're behind. They're already getting ahead. They're already getting up to promote. This one's getting promoted. That one's good. Kind of like in school. Remember in school, we would be taking a test, and everybody's taking a test, and there's this one person that just stands up and finishes, and you're just like, what the fuck? I got 2 more damn pages to go through. Then you start speeding it up because you don't want to be the last one. You start seeing another one get up, you're like, oh hell no, now I definitely gotta start speeding this up. I don't know, I'm gonna start guessing this one. You remember that?
SCV ready.
It feels like that race where you just like, it shouldn't have been, you shouldn't feel like you feel like status, you should do it by now. But I feel like that pressure's there and we don't think about it. We don't feel like
Bad news.
we create these illusionary pressures.
SCV ready.
Because like, I shouldn't care that person went faster than me. I got the time limit. Let me take my time. I shouldn't feel like I have to do it because that person, you know.
SCV ready.
I should take my time, you know, do it. Maybe that person didn't do it right. Maybe that, you know, I don't. Who knows? But I shouldn't level myself with that person and the next one is like, I get there when I get there.
Huh? Go ahead.
What am I playing?
SCV ready.
Speed up, make a bunch of mistakes, and by the end of it's like well, I'm just gonna try to turn it into. Yeah, exactly. At that point,
SCV
that's what
ready.
I feel. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. These days, everybody in school, they're getting graduate's degrees by using AI. So many people have been using AI to get their papers done. What does that tell you? You know, they're not even wanting it. The AI is the same thing as a standard meta build. You found a standard meta build that can get you graduated? I'm going to do that meta build. Guess what? The meta build in college is using AI. And all of them are using it because, hey, I'm not going to not graduate when that person's graduating with AI. I'm going to jump on board. I'm going to do the standard meta. It's easier. It's guaranteed that I'm going to get up the rank. It's in life. And then guess what? We're going to have to deal with those graduates that are out there that just used AI for everything. It's like, I don't know if I want you to be my doctor.
Bad news.
But it bleeds everywhere.
Command center upgrade.
I see it everywhere. I see the meta in so many different forms. I'm going crazy.
Add-on
Could be
complete.
a horror movie.
Big job, huh?
Call it The Matrix.
Woo-hoo! What's going on?
Add-on complete.
SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
Gotta love Claude, Santa Claude, giving out PhDs for good. It's crazy. Yep. Just it like don't even mean. I don't know. We already have to deal with the non-college bound kids who can't barely read or count. Your change at Dollar General. It's true. Like the younger ones, they're starting to learn not to read. They're starting to go into a different trend. It's crazy. I don't even know what trend they're going into, but it's every time I look it on YouTube, it don't seem good. it don't look like a good trend. They're not going into the. These kids are getting smarter and more creative. Now it looks like they're getting it's creeping over to them early.
Complete.
But I mean, if you can't read, damn, that's. The only problem is that in their culture, in their society, their young society, maybe not reading is still cool in their side. You know, like I said, when the community just is unhealthy and they kind of create these unhealthy things, they can make things where it's like it's cool to not read. Like back then for us, it was cool to not do math. Math was too hard, too complicated. We don't need that in real world, you know. And then all of us were okay with not being good at math. We'd be like, oh, it's math. Yeah, me too, math. I feel like maybe reading is the same thing over there for them. They're probably tricking themselves where reading's just not needed anyways.
Bad news.
And they create a damaging mindset that seems cool, you know.
SCV ready.
Get a Raven.
SCV ready.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
SCV ready.
Optics online. Let's go. Enemy
Base
contact.
is under attack.
SCV ready. SCV ready. SCV ready.
Raven online. State your ready for service. Scanning battlefield.
SCV ready.
Systems prime.
Big job.
Optics online. Let's go kill something.
Yo.
I forgot to get the upgrades.
In the rear with the gear.
Systems go.
Oopsie.
Cyclone ready for action.
SCV ready.
Come away engineering at your ready for service.
Taking some fire here.
Scanning fast. State your request. Scanning fast. State your request. Compare orders. This vest.
Engine screaming.
Ready command.
Optics online. Let's go kill something. Clear, boss.
Ready. Scanning fast.
Your forces are under attack.
Commencing combat. Scanning fast. State your
Ready to raise some hell.
combat. State ready for awaiting.
In the rear. Huh?
Command center upgrade complete.
Move it. Go ahead. Big job. Ah. What's
Oh,
going?
hail to the no.
Ready to SCV ready. Ah. Big.
Scanning engineering.
In the rear with the gear. SCV ready.
Yeah. I've been watching the system.
SCV ready.
They talk back if you look at it long enough. Yeah. You ain't playing the game, you playing the scoreboard. Treat a number like a guide, you'll ignore the Lord for. MMR got you praying like just one more reward. Then you lose your whole self trying to win what you can't afford. I see you two up shaky like you signing a confession. Mind already losing before the first impression. One win hit your ego
going
and
on?
you teaching lessons like you
SCP
just
ready.
discovered fire through a dopamine session. That's cute. Think you climbing but you sliding on approval
build your whole identity off conditional renewal. Every loss make you question if your soul get removed. Every win make you think you're some universal guru. Nah, that's not growth, that's a loot with a trophy. That's not skill, that's a move with a loaded emoji. You don't learn the system, you just learn what it owes. You don't call it understanding when it really knows you.
You don't want mastery,
You want confirmation,
you don't want that,
you want validation,
you don't want truth.
you want reputation. And I can tell by how you react to deviation.
You chase the right, not the reason. You chase the glow, not the season. You chase the win, not the meaning. Then blame the game when it's breathing. You chase the proof, not the process. You chase the noise, not the progress. You chase the crown, not the knowledge. Then act surprised when it falls.
Call it MMR hypnosis, you call it devotion, but your whole confidence built on emotional promotion. One patch note away from a full mental erosion, like your identity scrolling through self-diagnosis. Funny how trends work, everybody copy-paste, same build, same route, same face in the space. Nobody wanna think, just repeat what they chase and act like originality, some dangerous place. I'm laughing though, not cruel, just observing how the same crowd that fears being wrong is the loudest when they serving, talking about this is matter like it fell from a sermon, but they never ask why they all moving like they're learning. Spoiler, they're not, they're echoing. And if you take the rank away, no
Ready?
Optics
no
online.
badge,
Let's
no
go
applause.
kill something.
What's left? Would they still cue?
SCV
Does the game disappear?
When the mirror does.
You chase the rank, not the reason. You chase the glow, not the season. You chase the win, not the meaning. Then blame the game when it's breathing. You chase the proof, not the process.
Mineral
You
field
chase the
depleted.
noise, not the progress. You chase the crown, not the knowledge.
Mineral field
Then act surprised when it stops next.
Yeah. It's not addiction to the game.
It's addiction. Liberation says about you.
And that part, that's the danger.
This ought to be good.
Mineral field depleted. Upgrade complete.
You scared me.
Scanning battlefield.
Tell me
Come
the
and
place,
take
stand
your
if you
request.
control. Follow the route, don't break from the
Command
mold. I look
center
at the map
upgrade
and I feel that
complete.
pull. That voice in my chest say go off road. Everybody watching the way I move, waiting to judge every risky choice. One wrong step and they all assume I lost the rest. I lost the point, but they don't know what it feel like here. Pressure shaking while the vision clears. Trying to trust instincts over fear. When one small doubt get out in your ears. I see the scout hit edge of my base. I know we looking to read my page. Trying to find answers
Command
written
center
in place.
upgrade
There ain't no
complete.
answers, just faith. And I built my style
Mineral
from pressure
field
cracks. From
depleted.
weird ideas they said won't last. From losing games, they're
Mineral
running it
field.
back. Till every mistake became a path. You call it random, I call it survival. I'm moving fast with no clean arrival. One little round, one shape, one angle. And suddenly chaos become reliable. Every move got on it. Every choice feel dangerous. I hear doubt in my head again, but I still keep placing it. You see a build, I see a chance. One wrong blink and I advance. I feel the pressure rising fast, but pressure built Florencio to last. Mid-game and I feel my chest get tight. Vision split left and right. You push forward with perfect lines, and I'm still reading signs. Trying to keep calm while alarms go off. Pro counter when the turf is lost. I know my slip can turn the cost, but panic only hurts if this boss. I learned how to move through broken plans. Adapt with the pressure still in my hands. You hit one side and think you can land, while something strange start building again. That's how it happens. Quiet at first, small little shift to the whole thing.
You get some Hellions run by.
The crowd in the back of my mind, saying the same smart, stay inside the lines. But every time I obey that voice, I lose the part of me built to fight.
Abnocto? What? With a prime? Damn! Abnocto. Cyber Stalker. Hey, thank you so much. So we got, yeah, lurkers.
Mineral field depleted.
Late game and the screen glows blue. Got that ball moving through and still searching for one way through. I'm one gap and I lean in hard. Heart beating fast while I throw the card. You blink away
Command
from
center
the
upgrade
guard. And now I'm
complete.
standing inside your yard. When the pressure turned into fuel.
Let's get more meta.
Useful, all the weird they called unusual. Suddenly look tactical. You tight. How did that happen
Command
there?
center
I stare
upgrade
at the screen and
complete.
breathe the air. Honestly, half the time I get there by trusting instincts through the fear. That's Florencio. That's the lane taking out and reshaping pain.
I need
Pressure waves and
Base is under attack.
Ready. State scanning battlefield.
Add-on complete. Add-on complete. Add-on complete.
State your request. State your ready for scanning battle.
Reporting for action.
State your engineering
Yeah,
and
let's
your
take another base.
Ah! You scared me!
welcome.
Huh?
Watch your step.
Yes.
Still wet.
Mineral field
This wood.
depleted.
All tears, aged, imported. And please don't feed the exhibits.
Bad news?
They bite
Go ahead.
emotionally.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Add-on
Abnocto
complete.
for the Prime.
I don't rush. I sit in it, let the heart
Hey,
breathe, let
no
it
problem.
build,
Big
crawl,
fan of your
let
work.
it shine.
Hey, thank
Play
you.
it safe. I'm aging mistakes
Which
in
work?
the art. Confidence melts in distress. Your microwave moves.
My StarCraft?
Pressure, now your whole decision set. Break under test.
Thank you.
thought it was solid. I
State
tapped
your
that wall once,
request.
hear the hollow. I already know
My
where it's
Screamcraft when I scream in horror.
ladder. It's laid as a glass in every layer. Remembers your name. I'm peeling your ego in sections. No rush, just observation.
Okay, we're gonna get Liberators.
I'm already ahead. I archive the outcome before you begin. Carbon dating your decisions. I timestamp intention that you're random. Don't feel the same. I dig where your pride get quiet at. That crack where you clean don't line up at. You call it standard. I rewrite that then feel your whole plan like a relic you buy back. Light touch. I don't force nothing. I just season the map. Let it simmer in place. Following steps. I change the source code. Make a whole little flow don't exist. You feel
Get
it, don't you?
Medivac.
That
We
shift in your
definitely
chest when
let's get the
plan that you trust
upgrades.
starts slipping. That in the glass ain't random. There's data. I catalog every
Start getting
emission.
ghosts.
Every click that you make, I can hear it echo. Every tilt that you hide, I can see it settle. You type fast, I don't even respond. I just frame that moment, let it live in the metal. Welcome in. Yeah, I built this place out of broken sentences and pride that cracked. Every mistake
What race?
gets labeled and stacked. Every rage
My
quit
Protoss,
gets
Terran,
right back.
everything?
I don't think it's a loss, I think it's a track. I loop your words till they form an attack. I don't rage, I refine
Yeah.
reactions. Turn
Best in Gaza exhausted.
I'm laughing.
Yeah, I love this game. My favorite game.
Dust it off, yeah, that's where your logic slip. What even is this? Are you boss that script? Go leaf over every contradiction. You deny your guns, can repeat the omission.
How can we help?
Hang it up, next to this ain't skill,
Need
just fight.
something
Section
liver?
labeled denial
Nuclear
phase.
missile ready.
Life, progression chart, left to right, ends in silence, then it's
Mineral field depleted.
underline that contradiction quick, cause I made that click
Command
feel
center.
scripted. Yeah, I've been
Best in
collecting these
Gaza
voices
exhausted.
for years. Every tear got a flavor
read
of
you.
tears. From lucky builder you weird to paragraphs typed in instantly clear. They don't talk to me, they talk after. But I don't argue, I capture. I don't debate, I just gather then replay pain like a fractured chapter. First it's then it's bro be real, then it's this ain't skill, then this don't feel, then it cuts off short, no final seal, but I archive that too, still very real.
How can we help?
Like your voice sit clean
Got
in a glass
freedom?
display. You play back in a slow decay. This makes no
Research
sense. I press
complete.
replay. Tour guide grin like you said that.
Mineral
Stay.
field depleted.
Press one panel here past you argue with present you. I don't gotta harm you. You did it yourself. I just kept the proof. Now it echoes back every time I start you up. I don't build plays, I build exhibits. Every match just more to visit. You think it's over when you
Reporting
exit it.
for
I
action.
keep that moment. I never forget it.
Ah, Commander. Perfect.
Next time you
We
take
read you. Standing by. Incoming orders. All hands to battle stations.
I could use
Mineral field depleted. Nuclear missile ready.
Out with it. Solo. Go. You
Ask the
sure
questions, I
about
don't got
Mineral
answers.
field depleted.
They say you good, I say yeah, I guess. But my mind run maps, I don't assess. It's like two versions of me. One play clean, one making mess. I drop in the ladder like it's routine, but inside it's louder than it seems. Every loss feel like broken dreams. Every win, just mute my screams. You see a match, I see a mirror. Every mistake bring the picture clearer. I build a base,
sure
just a
about-
veneer. There's something stable when it disappear. I don't really talk about the pressure I hold. I just turn it into unison gold. And act like I'm finding that gold while I'm
Reporting for action.
How I feel, I don't know. I just queue up and let it go. See wins, I see slows. Damage that I don't show. Don't ask how I feel. I just
Mineral
play.
field
Turn
depleted.
emotions into delay. You see light, I see gray, but I still click OK. I expand, but it don't feel like growth. More like copying pain I chose. You see bases,
Mineral
I see
field
ghosts. Of
depleted.
every version I almost broke. I send units out like be okay. To die in a meaningless way. Just like thoughts I never say. Get wiped out in a replay. Tell me once, think I'm fine, but you don't see the
Nuclear
other
missile
side.
ready.
Where I might go when war is
Command
sad.
center
Try not to
upgrade
lose my
complete.
mind. I don't feel, I just adjust. Turn frustration
Command
into
center
trust.
upgrade
Then rebuild from
complete.
what I crush. Like that's normal, like it's
Go.
must.
Show me who you want to
You
die.
see the camera,
You sure about that?
feel the weight.
Waiting on you.
Command center upgrade complete.
Solo operative, right?
Maybe I cope in a different way. Trip pain in the micro, then drift away. Then act like I'm fine at the end of the day. Explain what I can't translate. I just need to get from my faith. You see chaos, I see stay of mind. I learned to tolerate it. I'm not lost, I'm just layer deep. Like maps inside maps, I keep every thought I don't release turns into strategy. I use to breathe, so don't ask how I feel no more. I just open another door.
You sure about that?
SCV ready. I'm in a heap of trouble.
You sure about that? Give me the cigarette. Out with it.
Nuclear missile ready.
Go. Solo. You sure about that? Give me the cigarette. Solo operative, right?
Mineral field depleted.
Is glowing the same color.
Mineral
All hands to battle station.
Don't do it out again.
Ghost reporting.
I sit in the quiet
Go.
where the city disappears.
Will
Just
do.
a chair, just a screen.
Okay.
Just a pair of tired ears.
Deploying.
Every night starts simple, then it bends.
Solo
then it
operative,
goes.
right?
Silence gets heavy when the world is too full. I don't
Yes,
wish I just
sir.
felt right where
Mineral
decisions
field
feel small, but they still
depleted.
change fate. Every click feels soft, but it carries weight. Like I'm choosing between honest and time forgets its place. I let the glow paint shadows on my face. Like I'm learning how to breathe in this space. And I don't even know what I'm
man.
chasing anymore. Just the sound.
Ooh. Yeah, thank you. Everything. My roommate was showing me your crazy strategies. Oh, you play? Okay, so you and your roommate play StarCraft? That's awesome. I used to have. Well, I have my brother. Of course, we both play StarCraft, so it's kind of like my roommate. But yeah. I've been playing StarCraft since StarCraft 1 98. So I've been a cheeser in my own way since then. So yeah, my playstyle has just nothing but hard work and grind and trial and error, you know. I don't memorize people's builds. I don't do anybody's builds. I keep myself organic and untainted. That allows me to just grind and come up with my own ideas, because I believe in myself. As long as I work hard at it and have the passion for it, and I have both. YOLO in the dead zone. Torchion. Oh yeah, Torchion. What were we talking? Something about roaches. The roaches burrow. The roach. I just got your message the other day. The roaches burrow right underneath each other. Oh yeah. Yeah, I got the same message too. Yeah, I didn't do anything there. It was promoting Mr. Beast free money or something like that. Some type of free money, Mr. Beast thing. So I figured it's probably, is it hacked or is it? I wasn't sure, but I was like, well, it's not like them. It don't make no sense. But I was like, you know. But yeah, I seen it trying to promote free money, that you would go here and get free money from. Yeah, definitely a scam. But I'm sorry you got affected. I don't know how did you get affected though, but sorry about that. No, I understand. But yeah, I don't do links. I don't do any of that stuff. I don't do any of the, and that's for those reasons alone. You know, I try to make sure my community doesn't get links unless it's like genuinely from me at the time. That's it. In my streams when we're talking about something relevant and I'm doing it right there on the spot. But you know, outside of that, don't like links. Dangerous. Yeah, that's the reason why I don't always DM everybody. There's a lot of people that want me to DM them as a friend or something like that in Discord, and it's like, you know, I always, you know, you gotta get to know me first before you do that, only because you never know. There's a lot of malicious people out there, and you always gotta be conscious about that. And it's like one person that gets affected affects many people, and that's the thing. That's the problem. It hurts others when you get affected, and hopefully nobody was gullible to do it, you know. Changing your password more, yeah. You know, just check your computer, clean it, just to see if there's any kind of, you know, key. What do they call those? Key codes or key something that they, you know, that can identify passwords and stuff. When you click passwords, it saves everything. Like key log, you know, sure you don't got a key log on you. Sometimes, you know, you download games or download this, download that, and it, you know, they have sometimes malicious stuff in the downloads, so you gotta be careful with that stuff. Yeah, that's why I'm very conscious about that. I always try to make sure you guys don't get affected, at least not through me. I don't want you guys to get hurt on my, you know, so I'm very conscious about that, and I always try to tell you guys to watch out, because yep, it's out there.
Maybe that's the difference. Some people want proof. Before they move, I move because I need proof.
That's the real life. That's the real life standard meta right there. That's what happens in real life when there's a meta abuse. That the build order works many times, so they keep doing it. You know, that mentality. I would say that's kind of close to the same, right? Like if you're playing standard meta, you're finding a build that's from a pro that works, and you know it works, but it wasn't a genuine experience that you learned it. When you use it abusively to rank up, aren't you stealing from other people's MMRs? Aren't you stealing somebody else's MMR because you found something, that a script? Cause something they always try to make me the bad guy for exploring in different like levels of the MMR, because I don't want to just go up. I want to learn. But isn't that the same thing? Got like a little mosquito around here.
this, it don't make sense. Nah, I win all vibes and bad decisions. You say that's wrong, I say that's bad. Then your whole base get a new condition. You can't coach this, it just happens. Or wrong scout and your map collapsing. You play textbook, I play random.
Okay,
It's still
got bit right here. But yeah, I'm sorry you got affected, Ghost. But yeah, sucks when it happens. Yeah, just make sure you have different passwords for different things that you do so that they're not all connected.
They be like, bro, that's not optimal. Yeah, I know. And turn your reaction into subtraction. You still ask how you do that though. I just point at the screen like, bro, I don't know. I saw a gap and I went, let's go. Now your whole base like, where did it go? You call it luck, I call it lifestyle. Messy decisions, but the smile wow. You want structure, I want trial. Error until I walk that mile. Yeah, you can't coach this. You either get it or you get cheesed. Flow.
I don't know why people are just, I don't know why random PTR random. They should just try to pick a race to learn something. I feel like they're just kind of breezing through.
Quiet step through the mineral haze, not attacking yet, just getting in. Where your control starts wearing thin. You still feel safe and you're open to flow. Still think the game moving nice and slow, but I don't play slow. I set the tone. By the time you notice, I've already grown. You say I'm fine, I say check again. You say hold line, I say where's your plan? And now your rhythm start to break and bend. Cause I don't start fights, I start trends. I don't need to break your front door down. I change the way your whole game sounds. One small move, then it spreads like smoke. You call it play, I call it choke. I don't rush in, I settle in. Turn your comfort to discipline. You think you're safe, that's where it starts. That's where I already split your parts. The pro boss needs no vision, no fear. Sliding through lanes you thought were clear. Tap your natural, dip your main. You fix one thing, I break.
Go ahead. SCV ready. Yep. Woo-hoo! Overtime. Yeah, in the rear with the gear. SCV ready.
Alright. So we're gonna go scout him, see where he's at. Is he gonna go for a hatch first?
SCV ready. You're the boss. SCV ready. What's going on? Gotcha. SCV ready. Ah! You scared me. Big jump. SCV ready.
There it is.
In the ring. SCV ready. Huh? Bad news. SCV ready.
The game is no longer yours.
What's going on? Big job, huh? Ben, what's going on? Huh? Yeah. Well, Will do. SCV ready. Go ahead. Ah! You scared me.
You can call it pressure.
What? Go ahead.
It already happened.
Ah! Bad news.
Just don't always pick it.
In the rear with the gear.
Same spawn, same red, same start, but I already moved the important part. I see the punish, I see the greed.
Command center upgrade complete.
But I hesitate like, what if it's fake?
Big jump.
And I'm already late. I put the structure like this is clean, but I know I'm cooking something
Armed
unseen.
and
You
ready.
think I'm slow, I'm just thinking loud. Like 12 different
SCV
features
ready.
talking in crowds. I don't misclick, I over decide. Too many answers all in my mind, so the moment passes. I let it go, then I smile like, yeah, I know the bill, I know the route. I just talk myself out,
SCV
getting
ready.
back out. I see the time and I see the bait, then I arrive 5 seconds late. I'm still on the map, still reading.
What's going on?
Still
Go
acting
ahead.
like nothing is going
SCV
on, but
ready.
I already saw it. I already knew. I just chose a different thing to do. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I know. But my hands go
SCV
where
ready.
they wanna go. And I don't need help, I just need space to fix my own weird time and pace.
SCV ready.
I scratch your base and I nod
We
like
hear ya.
cool. Then do something else that breaks the rule.
In the
You're
rear
thinking I'm
with the
lost, I'm
gear.
actually mid. Writing 3 plans you didn't
Good
think I
job,
did.
huh?
I cancel work, it's just to feel alive. Then recover like, yeah, that's fine.
SCV
I don't
ready.
panic, I improvise. Turning bad ideas into disguise. You hear the time and I say nice try, while I'm already somewhere else in the sky.
Will
You
do.
play clean, I play with sea, and somehow that's what gets me free. I miss a window, I open the door. I lose a fight, I find
SCV ready.
remorse. Not discipline, it's just noise control. Too many instincts arguing for my soul. They say you should have done X.
Command center upgrade complete.
I say yeah, I saw that too.
Go ahead. SCV ready.
I just picked chaos instead.
What's going on? Ah!
I don't need perfect, I need momentum. Even if I'm the one who bent them, I remember clean play, tight and pure. Now I play like I'm not fully sure, but still win some, lose some too. And both of them teach me something new. That
SCV ready.
hesitation is also a choice, just one that don't sound like a
In the
voice.
rear.
So I stop fighting my own delay and start learning what it's trying to say.
SCV
Maybe
ready.
I'm not broken in the flow. Maybe I just play faster than I know. I'm still on the map, still getting it wrong. Still
SCV
acting
ready.
like nothing is going on, but I already saw it. I already knew. I just chose a different
Big jump.
thing to do.
SCV ready.
Yeah, I know.
What's going
But
on?
my hands go
SCV
where
ready.
they wanna go.
You're fine.
I just need space.
Yeah.
Own pace. Maybe I didn't just play it. Maybe
This
I
better
just played it my way.
Go ahead.
Systems go. Cyclone.
SCV ready. Been waiting on you. SCV ready.
Queue like a prisoner of rhythm. 808 hitting, got my vision in prison. MMR rising in the fall like religion. I'm praying to ping, no divine intervention. I don't play games, I negotiate.
ready.
Every click I make got a narrative scope. They say it's just StarCraft, I laugh at the door. Cause I seen grown eagles get flattened before. Mineral line, money and packs in the map. I turn stress to a weapon
What's
and
going-
rap in the gap. I don't panic, I
Add-on
plan, I get dapped
complete.
and I snap like a trap door.
SCV
When I'm
ready.
back in the scrap. It's the ladder
Yeah.
gun. I feel the pressure rise, but I built my mind.
In the rear with the gear.
When I lose, I don't break inside. I just turn the pain to a
SCV
battle
ready.
cry. Ladder grind. Yeah, I still survive.
Optics online.
But I move
Let's
like
go
I'm
kill
already
something.
alive. Now I analyze. Every loss just sharpens my eyes.
SCV ready.
I'm calibrated, get upgraded. Every bad fight got my brain renovated. They chase meta, I mutate the system. Turn mistakes into tactical wisdom. APM beaming, I'm speeding through silence. Bass in my chest like emotional violence. But I smile when I lose, that's the science. Cause I learn more in defeat than compliance. I was stuck in the loop like a glitch in the code. Now I break through the map when I'm underloaded.
Ready for action.
Got Q for control.
Add-on complete.
Cyclone en route. Moving into position.
Let it run. I feel the pressure rise, but I built my mind in the fire and the light. When I lose, I don't break inside. I just turn the pain to a battle cry. Let it run. Yeah, I still survive, but I move like I'm already alive.
Go ahead. What's going on?
Yeah. 'Cause every loss just sharpens my eye. I used to lose and call it
Online.
destiny.
Let's go
Now I
kill
lose and call it
something.
lesson 3. I'm too sharp, I don't stress the week. I just press delete on the mental.
Been waiting on you.
I eat that whole buffet.
Bad
And I
news?
spit out bars in a better
Sure
way.
thing.
I don't chase wins, I chase
Systems
upgrade. I
go.
turn breakdowns
Cyclone ready
into
for action.
parade. I've been broken, rebuilt, inflamed. Now I joke with pain like it's part of the
Probably gonna do infestors. Probably gonna do fungal.
I thought the ladder was above me. Turns out it's
Research
inside me.
complete.
Every wrong I
Good job,
found
huh?
was me learning.
Go ahead. This better be good. That's fun.
But I built my mind, the fire and the light. When I lose, I don't break inside. I just turn the pain to a battle cry.
Research complete.
Yeah, I still survive, but I move like I'm already alive. I used to fall. Now I analyze, and I turn the pain into my rise.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Cue me up again.
By the number.
Optics online.
I'm just
Let's
farming
go
wisdom at
kill
this point.
something.
GG.
This better be by the number.
They said that's cheap, like the man I was wrong. Like every weird angle don't belong. But I saw space where the rules felt tight. It was past the edges of sight. I wasn't lucky, I was just testing. What happens when you stop saying yes? My move can shift the whole thing. If you understand what pressure can bring. They see one probe and because I
Optics
found what they
online.
always
Let's go
lost.
kill something.
They call it cheap,
Systems go.
different paths inside the same
Cyclone for
decision.
action.
What they ignore. Even when they told me not to play. Now every wrong move I made that day feels like it's a ride I had to take. Ideas I could barely understand. Some broke fast, some started to land. Like
Optics
finding
online.
meaning through
Let's
what
go
doesn't
kill
stand. They
something.
only see results, never the trial, never the
Systems
loss.
go.
Stuck in denial, never the
Cyclone
moments.
ready
Stayed
for
a while
action.
in the space where failure starts to compile. I learned
Go
that
ahead.
winning ain't always clean.
Talk to me, boss.
Where
Optics
intention lives
online.
in the in
Let's go
between
kill
before it
something.
becomes something
What is it, roach?
they reject on first sight can still become something right. Just takes time to understand.
Could be a roach.
Cyclone
They
ready
call
for
it
action.
cheese, I call it vision.
Optics
Different paths inside the same
Oh, it's
decision.
delaying.
They ignore
Mineral field
because
completed.
precision. That's how doubt turns it to position. Yeah, I was different.
Add-on
I stayed
complete.
that way. Even when they told me not to
scared me.
play. Now every wrong move
Bad. In the rear with the gear.
feels like a step I
This
had
better.
to
You
take.
gonna give me orders? Who wants some?
Different isn't wrong.
Been waiting.
Cyclone receiving.
By the numbers. Who wants some? This better be good.
Command center upgrade.
Ready to roll out.
too far here.
Mineral field depleted.
They understand. Stay in the fog.
Fueled up, ready to go.
Take a seat.
Ready to roll
Maybe
out.
don't stay here.
Gonna give me orders?
Your forces are under attack.
Keep you steady.
Reporting for action. We have you on screen.
Feels much heavier than where I've
Enemy
already
contact.
been.
I'm in a heap of trouble.
Receiving.
It's
Oh, I'll get
and
there.
soft now.
I get you.
I can't
Moving into
look
position.
away
This ought to
now. I
be
can
good.
feel the war light shine.
Add-on complete.
Did I go too far?
Mineral field command center upgrade
Will
complete.
they understand?
You got coordinates. Cyclone receiving.
Mineral field
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
Thought I knew what pressure was
Show me who you want to die.
till the
Oh, I'll
scout
get
moved
there.
close and
Moving into position.
I became.
Ready to raise some hell.
Keep it steady, hands on
Adjusting for new coordinates.
fades and starts again.
Cyclone on route.
Probe and darkness
Liberation.
moving
All
like
hands to
you
battle
know
stations.
something I don't.
Need something liber.
Fueled up, ready to go.
And I hear the war gates open like a quiet breath behind the veil. And if this whole thing falls apart, I still know
Reporting for action.
SCV
So
ready.
stay with me
mineral
because
field depleted.
it's cold and soft. Light shine on my face.
Liberation is at
Did I
hand.
lose my way?
Mineral field depleted. Your forces are under attack.
We're returning fire. We read you.
Optics online. Let's go kill something.
From morning
Go ahead.
Need something.
What's our target? Go ahead.
did I become
Fueled up, ready to go.
far?
What's that? Got no. What's our target? Give up.
Go ahead. Stay in the rear. We
Mineral field depleted.
Lay it off. Got no. Systems go. Cyclone ready for action. Got no. Give up. Optics online. Let's go kill something.
Yeah. I'm in the split with the wit and the wicked, the mixing. I pivot from passive to predator fast. Every decision, the collision visions. I'm hitting the gas while I'm breaking the
returning
past.
fire.
I got a voice in my head that be fed on the track, but instead I'm ahead of the fear. Turn the thought to a weapon, a lesson embedded. I said it, I meant it. It's dead on arrival with near. You playing it safe, I'm playing with fate. I'm baiting the
Reporting
brains to
for
see how it
action.
bends. You building a wall, I'm drilling a hole in the soul of the cold. You depend on the wind. I'm not in a match, I'm matching the madness. You mask when you panic and can't understand. Why every attack you with naked adapted is something that hop out the back of my hand. I'm laughing at limits, diminish the image of winning. The form of a norm that was never considered a form of a bomb. Now watch how I detonate delicate planets and practice the rules secure. I'm clear the habit, I'm back in the level. Making me move. Got a devil that dances inside of driving an angel that ain't gonna do it. I survive every second they wrestle. I level, I rise. Now I'm moving, I step in the fight. Don't pick a side, I collide with it.
Your forces are under attack.
Now there's nothing I can't cut through. Yeah.
What's that?
Ready to plunder.
Got no patience.
Burn it down.
Need something blown up?
Yeah, I'm Florence, your flow is ferocious, a focus that floats in the zone you can't see. I'm hosting a ghost of the place that you hate, cause they break what you think you can be. So I'm a mermaid, I swim in the filth of the meta, then flip it to treasure and gold. You follow the pattern, I shatter the pattern and scatter the matter you thought you controlled. I got a mind full of minds, I might build a sight in your sight. When I strike by the time that you try to define what I'm doing, I'm moving behind you. Good night is a duel in my brain, but I train in the pain till the two sides align and attack. So the moment you face me, you patiently playing a player that never can crack. I'm stacking the pressure. Breath can crack if you step
Vespene Geyser exhausted.
then adapt, then attack, then relapse, and the maps that collapse, then expand. Now I'm back with a plan
Mineral
that you
field
can't
completed.
understand.
Need something blown up? What?
Mineral field. Our SCVs are under attack.
Go again. Give up.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Optics online. Let's go kill something. Some fire here.
Put up, lights on, hands on the keys. Everything pops, I move like a disease.
What's that?
Maps twisting, units spinning, can't lose my head. Enemies blink, I strike, I stay ahead.
Mineral field depleted.
I move alone, I move precise. Every play calculated, loaded dice. Ladders burning every step of fight. Every frame matters, every moment right. Step aside, watch me elevate. Better back off, I dominate. Focus obsessed, can't replicate. Lawrence shows word, I dictate
All hands
fate.
to battle stations.
Click, click, drag, split, morph. Deploy every unit perfect. No fine tuning. Got one beat, analyze. Running inside.
Command center upgrade
Every play
complete.
clean, no room every click precise, no looking back. Enemy trembles, I strike again. Every cut and every frame. Win fast, pivot, morph, retreat, deploy. Each moment of
Vespene Geyser
calculation, pure joy.
exhausted.
They doubt, they pause, they hesitate.
Ready to plunder.
I don't need anyone. Call my name, don't make a sound. Every play calculated, loaded dice. Let us burn in every step of fight. Every frame matters, every moment right. Step aside, watch me elevate. Better back off, I dominate. Focus obsessed, can't replicate. Florence, your world, I dictate fate. Click, split,
Go ahead.
I've been the rules breaker.
break the logic. Every second tactical, hypnotic. Not luck, not chance, it's pure oppression. Mind and aggression, rapid fire, no pause, no break. Flow into the zone, everything at stake. I'm moving live, precise. Every play calculated, loaded dice. Ladders burning every step of fight. Every frame matters, every moment right. Step aside, watch me elevate. Better back off, I dominate. Focus, obsessed, can't replicate.
Need something liberated? Attempt standing by.
Enemy
Base is
trembles, no
under attack.
rewind. Florence show in the ladder, total control.
Attempt standing by. We read you. We have you. Need something.
Cycle. Ready to raise some hell.
Yeah. Everybody looking at the
Ready to
scoreboard.
raise some hell.
I'm looking at the people looking at the
Got a
scoreboard.
target in mind.
Falcon? Yes, sir.
Comms open.
Got freedom. Easy. Perfect. Initiated.
Big job, huh?
Dude got a dream, but
Move
it
it.
came from
Ready
another
to
man's
raise
mouth.
some
Bought the
hell.
whole blueprint and forgot to build a house.
Incoming order. Need attention. We read you.
Somebody else's design. Now
Bad
we
news.
rich in the mirror,
Systems
still
go.
poor in his soul.
Cyclone
Got
ready for
everything he
action.
wanted, still don't know his goal.
Commander. Need something liberated? How can we help? Yes, sir.
Show me who you got. Cyclone receiving.
Got freedom. Incoming order. Need something. Falcon?
Optics online. Let's go kill something.
Yes, sir. Got freedom. Of course. As you said. How can we help? Incoming order. We have you on standing. We read. How can we help? We have you on standing. Commander.
Channel's clear, boss.
Yes, sir. Attention. Incoming order. Attention. Yes, sir. Perfect. Need something.
Our SCVs are under attack.
How can we help?
Asking what happens when the lights get low. It's the same on the ladder when they worship MMR. Treat a number like a deity and build a shrine around
Yes,
the stars.
standing by.
Suddenly the world
Incoming order. Got free. We need something liberated. Perfect. Attention. We have you on. Incoming order. Commander. We read you. We have you on screen.
Kill something. Bad news.
Understanding.
Yes, sir. Got standing by.
Be busy
Attention.
expanding.
Got freedom.
I be in
Commander.
the shadows,
Attention.
steady in the patterns. Everybody chasing trophies, I'm examining the magnets. What
Go
keeps
ahead.
pulling people
Reporting
toward
for
the
action.
same shiny thing? What makes
In
a
the
cool
rear
man
with the
trade his
gear.
soul for a ring? I don't hate success, I just question the obsession.
Need something
Why collect
liberated?
victories if you never learned a lesson? Why chase a million eyes if you scared of your reflection? Why build a
Mineral field
reputation
depleted.
before building direction? See, that's why I wonder where the
Take
crowd
forever.
gon' go. Looking for the thoughts they skipped 20
Systems
miles
go.
ago. Every weird
Mineral
idea
field
got a treasure
depleted.
in disguise, and every popular belief deserve a cross-examine. See, I ain't trying to be different.
Where's the hot?
Different happens by itself. I'm just
Daylight's burning.
curious. And curiosity
Optics
accidentally
online.
terrifies
Let's go kill
conformity.
something. Getting fired up here, boss. Talk to me.
Got free.
They want a bigger audience saying their name. I want the answers. I want
Yes,
the
sir.
map. What's behind the
SCV ready.
curtain? What's behind the trap? Everybody
Got a
chasing
ton.
what everybody
Daylight's
else
burning.
is. Everybody
It's
copying
heating
what
up out
everybody
here.
sells.
Incoming orders. Standing by. Need. How can we? Attention. We have you. Got. We read you.
The ladder taught
Yes,
me
sir.
people.
We read you. Attention. How
People
can we
taught
help?
me
Incoming.
life.
Got.
Life taught me
Need.
this.
Commander. Yes,
most
sir.
dangerous
Standing.
thing in the world.
Yes, sir. Need something liberated. Of course. How can we? Commander. Incoming orders. Standing. Standing. Got.
Fighter play.
We have you on. Attention. Commander. Yes, sir. Need something. Got. How can we help? Commander. Incoming orders.
Used to think I was just playing
Go ahead.
something. Now I think it's playing back for me.
Ready to roll out.
Standing by. Attention.
Mineral field depleted.
Standing by.
Like I'm watching myself go through it. And that part messes with my head. How quickly I turn on myself when I think I should have been someone else. Every mistake don't stay a mistake. It turns into something I overtake in my mind over and over. What's our target?
Commander.
Lay it on me. It's on me. SCV ready.
I don't know if I'm controlling it.
Command center upgrade. Base is under attack. Our SCVs are under attack.
Optics online. Let's go kill something.
Incoming orders.
Talk to me.
How can we help? Need something.
Enemy contact.
What's our ready to raise some hell? Every time I went slightly
Taking some fire here. Systems go. Cyclone ready for action. Coordinates. Channels clear, boss. Got any extra firepower?
Mineral field depleted.
Need something. Standing by. Yes. Incoming.
Ready to raise some hell.
Mineral field depleted.
Of course.
Cyclone.
Got freedom.
Mineral field depleted.
I'm in a heap of trouble.
We have you on.
Mineral field depleted.
Ready to raise some hell. Ready to raise some hell.
More like a mirror.
We have you on. Attention.
Go ahead. Enemy contact. Optics online. Let's go kill something. SCV ready. I'm in a heap of
Every
trouble.
match feels like I'm unfolding.
Optics online.
Oh shit,
Go kill something.
Got freedom. All hands to battle station. How can we help?
Easy. Yeah, I ran out of resources. Well played. There's a lot of bot spammers on Discord. Yeah, you gotta be careful on Discord. Hey, what up, Congo Gun? How you doing?